Feeding a family can be challenging, especially with so many different schedules and tastes, but armed with a little knowledge and a can-do attitude, mealtime can be made easier. My family has a history of heart disease, which is actually the leading cause of death in the United States. So eating right is one of the things we can do to stay heart healthy. Now, eating healthy may sound difficult, time-consuming, expensive, and unappetizing, but it doesn't have to be. That's why I'm here with Chef Manny Robinson from the Maryland Food Bank to chat about shopping and cooking heart healthy. Hey, Manny.
Hi, and how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for joining us today.
And thanks for having me.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about what it means to be heart healthy?
Well, there's a lot that you can do. It all comes down to the making smart choices and some of your cooking techniques, as basic as that sounds. So when you're doing, when you're sauteing and you're cooking your vegetables, try to eliminate butter and replace it with oils such as your olive oil, your canola oil, your safflower oil, peanut and corn oils, as well as try to minimize the amount of salt that you use in cooking. A great option that you can do is you can supplement your salt for herbs, for spices, for lemon and lime juice.
Now, I also try to include whole grain foods into my family's diet as well.
That's a great thing that you can do. Just like with the nutrition facts label, you have to be very careful on the packaging of whole grains. Ensure that the product has whole grain in the ingredient, or whole is followed by the grain name as the first item in that ingredients list. Look at more than just your breads. A lot of people get accustomed to whole grain breads, but there's so many more products that you can utilize and get an abundance of whole grains, such as your whole grain cereals, your whole grain pastas, whole grain tortilla chips, and so much more. Whole grains are great for you and beneficiary to your diet because they make you feel fuller longer.
You know, another thing that I've talked about in the past is about whenever fresh foods are not available, that we can also use canned or frozen fruits and vegetables as well.
And that's a great point. And the seasonality of vegetables is vital. If you're not going to be able to find fresh produce in most places in the wintertime. When that does occur and you want to supplement a fresh fruit for a canned fruit, just ensure that the can says it's packed in 100% fruit juice. It also will say light syrup or packed in water. When you're in your grocery store or you're in your local pantry, you want to also be mindful of vegetables that have not been pre-sauced and that say no added salt, low sodium, or reduced sodium.
Now, it is a lot of information that we just gathered from our chef, Manny Robinson from the Maryland Food Bank. Now, let's sum it all up. 3 important takeaways from our conversation with Manny. Number 1, healthy fats come in liquid form, so you can use olive oil or canola oil instead of butter to saute vegetables. Number 2, limit processed meats. And number 3, watch saturated fat and sodium intake. And that does it for now. Hope to catch you again real soon. And thank you again, Chef Manny Robinson, for your time today.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
See you soon.